Welcome again to Sajuk's Online Mathematics. I bring to you again another question from the written NECO past mathematics exam that was taken on 16th of July 2025, being Wednesday this week. Now the question says that this is question number 7AI. It says use completing the square method to solve the equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now this is the general form of quadratic equation where a is the coefficient of x squared, then b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. So ax squared is the first term, bx is second term, c is a third term. Then the quadratic expression is equated to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is an equation in which 2 is the highest power of the unknown variable. So the variable here is x, so 2 is the highest power of x in this equation. Solution. Now we're asked to use completing the square method to solve this. By the way, completing the square method is one of the methods for solving quadratic equation. We have factorization method, we have completing the square method, we have formula method, and we have graphical method. So we are asked to use completing the square method to solve this equation, and that will land us to formula method. So let's go. We have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So by the time I solve this using completing the square method, I'm going to arrive at formula method where x will become the subject of the equation. All right, so how do we go about applying completing the square method? There are steps involved. Now the first step says arrange the terms containing x squared and x on the left hand side and the constant on the right hand side, meaning have ax squared plus bx at the left hand side and then take the constant c to the right hand side. So let's do that quickly. We have ax squared plus bx, then taking this plus c to this side, I have 0 minus c, that is ax squared plus bx equal to 0 minus c is minus c. So I'll just apply step 1. Then step 2 says that the coefficient of x squared must be unity, meaning the coefficient of x squared must be 1. So looking at what we have here, the coefficient of x squared is not 1, it's a. X squared and ax squared are not the same thing, they don't mean the same. The coefficient of x squared here is 1, invisible 1, because 1 times x squared is equal to 1x squared, which is written as x squared. So every mathematics student or teacher would like to write it this way instead of this way. Alright, so you don't have to write the 1. There's invisible 1 here. So 1x squared is also the same thing as x squared. So let's go back to this now. So step 2 says the coefficient of x squared must be 1. But looking at what we have here, a is not 1. So what do we do? So if the coefficient of, let me clean here. If the coefficient of x squared is not 1, what do? You divide everything here by the coefficient of x squared given. So I'm going to divide everything here by a in order to make the coefficient of x squared 1. So I have ax squared divided by a plus bx divided by a equal to minus c divided by a. So a cancel a, we are left with x squared plus b over ax equal to minus c over a. Alright, so that is step 2. Now step 3. Step 3 says add to both sides the square of half the coefficient of x. That's add to this side the square of half the coefficient of x, and add to this side the square of half the coefficient of x. Let me explain that. If you have something like 4x squared plus 16x plus minus 20 equal to 0. Now applying the first step of completing square method, which says that having arrange the terms containing x squared and x on the left hand side and the constant on the right hand side, we have 4x squared plus 16x, then taking minus 20 to this side becomes plus 20. Then step 2, which we have also done, is to is that the quotient of s square must be unity. If not, divide all through by the given quotient of s square. So we have 4s squared over 4 plus 16x over 4 equal to 20 over 4. So 4 cancel 4. We have s squared plus 16 divided by 4 will give us what? I think that will be 4, right? 4x equal to 20 divided by 4 is what? 5. So I've applied step 1 and step 2, which equally I've also done here. So step 3, which says add to both sides the quotient of the square of half the quotient of x, meaning divide this 4 by 2. By the way, the quotient of x is 4, right? That's the quotient of x. Then we're going to divide it by 2. If you divide it by 2, you have what? 2. Then you square it. So you divide the quotient of x here, which is 4, by 2, and that gives you 2. Then you now square it. Then add this to both sides. So we have s squared plus 4x, then plus 2 squared equal to 5 plus 2 squared. So what I've just done is to add to both sides of the equation the square of half the coefficient of x. So you ask yourself, what is the coefficient of x, which is 4? Then half of 4 is what? 2. Then squaring the 2 gives us 2 raised to power 2. Then add it to both sides. Then let's come back here. Alright, before I come back here, another way to find half of 4 is by multiplying 4 by what? 1 over 2, which give you 2. Alright, then let's come back here. So I'm going to add to both sides the square of half the quotient of x. What is the quotient of x? B over a, as you can see. Then half of it is what? Let's multiply by 2 to get half. B times 1 is b. A times 2 is 2a. This is half of so that means b over 2a is half of b over a. You know, anything that is half, like 2 is half of 4. 2 is the half of 4. So meaning that 2 plus 2 gives us what? 4. Now, let's come back here now. So b over 2a is half of b over a. Meaning that if I add this, if I say b over 2a plus b over 2a, it should give me b over a. Alright, so that is b times b. I have b times b over, we have a common denominator which is 2a. So b times b is 2b over 2a. 2 cancel 2. We have b over what? A. You can see that b over 2a is half of what? B over a. So what will I do now? The next thing to do is to square. So I'll square now. So I'll square it. So I have b over 2a squared. Then add this now to both sides. S squared plus b over ax plus bracket b over 2a square equal to minus c over a plus bracket b over 2a, then square. You know, whatever that is done on the left hand side of the equation should equally be done on the right hand side as well. Let me clear this side. Okay, so I'll now have s squared plus b over ax plus, open the bracket. When you have something like this, come here, a over b square. It means a square over b square. So if it is a number now, if these letters are numbers, 5 over 4 square, it means 5 square over 4 square, which is 25 over 16. Because 5 times 5 is 25, 4 times 4 is 16. So when you have a fraction raised to a power, both the numerator and denominator shares the power. So open the bracket. This is b square over okay, let me do it here. B over 2a square, which means b square over 2a square, which is equal to b square over, now this means 2 square a square. That's what it means if you open the bracket, and that gives you b square over 2 raised to power 2 is 4, then a square. So we have this. So I'll now write this here. Let's come back. We have 4a square equal to, so minus c over a plus b square, open the bracket, b square over 4a square. Okay, then what next? I will express this. I will express the quadratic expression in the form. So step 4 now is to express the quadratic expression, which is this. I'm going to express this quadratic expression in this form: x plus p raised to power 2. I'm going to express this quadratic expression in this form: x plus p raised to power 2, where p is a constant. And how do I do that? By factorizing the quadratic expression. Alright, so under factorization method, it says step 1 says that I mentioned that earlier, that factorization method is one of the methods of solving quadratic equations. So I'm going to factorize this quadratic expression to arrive at something like this, x plus p raised to power 2. Alright, so how do I arrive at that? I have to factorize this. Then under factorization method, we have steps. Step 1 says multiply the first term by the third term, which is x squared times, multiply the first term by the third term, first term, second term, third term, b squared over 4a squared. That gives us b squared over 4a squared x. So this is our product now. Then step 2 under factorization method says find two factors of the product such that when added we give the second term being the middle term. So find two factors of this. Now the two factors that when added it will give you this second term, which is b over a, and those two factors are b over 2a and b over 2a. These are two factors because b over 2a times b over 2a, b times b will give us b squared. Then 2a times 2a, 2 times 2 is 4, a times a is a squared. So you see that we arrive at this again. So actually the two factors here are b over 2a and b over 2a. And if you add b over 2a plus b over 2a, it's going to give you b over a, like I showed you a few minutes ago. So the two factors are b over 2a, b over 2a. I'm going to replace the second term by these two factors. So I'll have x squared plus b over 2a plus b over 2a. I've just used this b over 2a to replace this b over a. Then I'll now have to attach x to them, since that the second term I have just replaced has the variable x. Then plus b squared over 4a squared, then equal to minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Alright, so what next? I have to enclose the expression I have at the left hand side by a pair of brackets. Enclose them by a pair of brackets. So open a bracket, I have x squared plus b over 2ax, close the bracket, plus open another bracket, b over 2ax plus b squared over 4a squared, close bracket, equal to, then let me find the LCM of a and 4a squared. A and 4a squared, the LCM, what can divide 2? Bring down a. 2 divided 4 is 2, bring down a squared. Then 2 can divide again, bring down a. Then 2 divided 2, what is left here is a squared. Then what can divide again? A, 1a, then a, 1, 1. So 4 times 2 is, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times a is 4a, then 4a times a is 4a squared. Alright, so the LCM is 4a squared. So I'll rule a line and write 4a squared. Then this is the LCM. What will I do with the LCM? I'm going to divide the LCM by the denominator, by each of the denominators. A divide 4a squared. 4a squared divided by a cancel a. We have 4a left. Then 4a we got here times minus c give us minus 4ac. Then bring down this plus. Then 4a divided 4a is 1. 1 times b squared is b squared. Okay, then what we do here, we find the HCF of each of the expressions in the brackets, the HCF. So let's start with the first bracket. We have x squared plus b over 2ax. What can divide is x, because x is common. This we are finding the HCF. So x cancel x here, your full, it will remain 1 here. X cancel x squared, it will remain 1. Plus x cancel this x, what is left here? B over 2a. So our nothing can divide again. Nothing can divide this remainder again. So our HCF is x. That's our HCF. Then put this in bracket, put the remainder in bracket. X plus b over 2a. So bring all of this back to your work. So you have x bracket x plus b over 2a. Then let's find the HCF of these two. Let's go back here. So we have b over 2a x plus b squared over 4a squared. Now what can divide? What can factor out is b over 2a. You can use b over 2a to divide. b over 2a cancel b over 2a. What is left here is x. That's b cancel b, 1. 2a cancel 2a, 1. So we are left with what? X plus b divide b squared. It will remain b. b divide b squared. Then the quotient is b. What is left over is b. That's b cancel b squared is b over. Then 2 divide 4 is 2. A divide a squared is a. So nothing can divide again. So what's our HCF? Our HCF is b over 2a. b over 2a is the HCF. Then put this in bracket. X plus b over 2a. Now b over 2a is our HCF. Yx plus b over 2a is the remainder. So bring both the HCF and the remainder back to your work. Alright, so you have b over 2a bracket x plus b over 2a equal to, now according to commutative property, a plus b is the same thing as b plus a, according to commutative property in mathematics. So that means what I have here, minus 4ac plus b squared can also be written as b squared minus 4ac, just swapping it. So it's still the same thing. So we have b squared minus 4ac over divided by 4a squared. Alright, so let's go over here and continue. Okay, so I will now group the HCF in brackets. This the HCF for this expression, and this is the HCF for this expression. So I'm going to group the HCF. So I have put this in bracket, x plus this plus, then b over 2a, close bracket. Then take one of the remainders. The remainders are the same, they are common. We have a common remainder. That's one thing about factorization method. When you factor out, you should have the same remainder. So we have x plus b over 2a. I just took one of the remainders, then equal to b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So that's what I have here. Then when you have something like a times a, this dot means times. It can also be written as a raised to power what? 2. So this x plus b over 2a times x plus b over 2a will give us x plus b over 2a raised to power 2 equal to b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Alright, then I have to square root both sides. In order to eliminate this square or remove this square, I have to square root both sides. So I have square root of x plus b over 2a squared equal to plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Then square cancel root. We have x plus b over 2a equal to plus or minus. Now when you have something like this, square root of a over b, it is equal to square root of a over square root of b. So that is square root of b squared minus 4ac over square root of 4a squared. So we now have x plus b over 2a equal to plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over, when you have something like this, 2 square root of 2a is equal to square root of 2 times square root of a. That's what it means. So this means square root of 4 times square root of a squared. So we now have x plus b over 2a equal to plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac. Now one will be wondering, why didn't I also do the same thing here by splitting this? This is minus, so this expression is one quantity, is one quantity or one expression. That means it's taken as one quantity, so you cannot split them. Alright, over, then square root of 4 is what? 2 times square cancel root. What is left? A. So we have x plus b over 2a equal to plus or minus square root b squared minus what? 4ac over 2 times a is what? 2a. Okay, now let's go back there. So what next? Okay, come back here. I'm going to add to both sides minus b over 2a in order to make x the subject of this equation. So in order to make x the subject of this equation, I have to add to both sides minus b over 2a, or you say, or better still, you can put it this way, taking this plus b over 2a to this side, so this plus will change to minus. So if you take this side, you have x equal to minus, this plus will change to minus b over 2a plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now we have a common denominator, so we go ahead to evaluate the numerator. We have a common denominator, so we have therefore x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over, since you have a common denominator, right, just take 1 over 2a. Alright, so finally our answer is x equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this is the final answer. Alright, so we have just solved this equation, meaning to find the value of x, which is this. So the value of x is minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So we are asked to solve this equation by completing the square method. That's exactly what I've just done, and that is our final answer. So this is question number 7a in NECO mathematics examination written on Wednesday, the 16th of July 2025. Alright, so please do well to follow me for more videos on my YouTube channel, which is Sir Chooks Online Mathematics. I also have another channel which is Solve It with Maths. So you can follow me on the both YouTube channels. See you in my next video. Bye bye.